All right, let's jump into it. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Always do that. Don't know why. Welcome everyone. I hope you're going very well. All right, let's jump straight into it. So we're going to go straight for the issues. We're going to go for the 23 release. We are only looking at the critical at the moment, the ones that we haven't done. So let's have a look at this one, 1147. So cannot change the priority of the Kanban card. Now, let's make sure we're on the right branch. 3023, yup, git pull, any changes? I don't think I pushed any changes. I think I was playing around with this. Let's hit debug. And let's hit npm run watch. And we'll just minimize that screen as we don't need it. All right, going into this localhost. So we're just opening up a random Kanban board. This one will do fine. What the bug is if we change this to highest and save and close, it doesn't change here. However, if we refresh, it does. So this implies that this is all front end. So we've updated some code and the front end hasn't updated anything. If we actually add a full stop here and save and close, you'll notice that the full stop applies there. So it looks like we're just missing this one particular field. So I'm going to close all of this. I'm going to minimize all of this. I'm going to open up this. I am going to open up, no, not the NearBeach stuff. I want to open up the source JavaScript components, then open up the card information. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to open up several different components. The reason being is I know that there's some data that goes down and then up and so forth like that. So we want to actually make sure that we've got the correct components open for this. So that way we can be like, all right, cool. We can move from here to here to here very quickly. So we've got the Kanban information. Got the config provider. We've got the card information. So we'll need to open up card information. And if we open up this should then tell us what we're opening. So card details is what we want to open next. So if we go card details. So straight off the bat, when we hit the update, we actually go to the update card. So scrolling down here into our methods, we've got, ooh, some of this has not been formatted correctly. Now I know that sucks. Stop playing with that. All right, give me 2 seconds. Hi, charm. Format code. I know there is a way to do it. Control Shift Alt L. Wait. I've already forgotten that. Control Shift Alt. Both windows. Control Shift L. All right, let's. That probably doesn't work because it's got the Vim bindings and all that kind of stuff. Not to worry. We will just go through this. So we've got different destination. Got the archive cards, different destination, same destination, an update card. So with the same destination, we can automatically see we've got the card ID and we've got the Kanban text. So if we have down here Kanban, card sort number, no, priority. And that should be this card priority. I think that will fix it if we're not moving stuff around. So let's reload. let's put this back to normal. And that fixed it without moving around. Now, if we do move it around, let's get rid of this full stop. Let's go highest and let's go in progress, save and close. The full stop doesn't appear, nor does the priority. But if we reload, the full stop didn't appear. Oh, what the hell? It worked. All right, I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I'm going to put it back in progress, save and close. All right, I mustn't have done something correctly. All right, so it's updating perfectly fine. Just not... the priority worked then. All right, so we're removing the full stop, we're changing the priority, and we're going into review and that. So none of that got saved. Object is undefined. All right, let's actually hit reload. Okay, so what we're doing, full stop. We're going normal. We're moving from review QA into in progress, and we're saving in close. So it moves, it adds the full stop, but it doesn't go normal. And we have a bunch of console logs, which we've got to get rid of. No, whoops. Bless your socks. All right, we don't need to worry about those other ones. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find out what's going on here. So, and this just means we've got to go through the code. So it will be as simple as something like this, where we just got to update that data. Okay, so if we got different destination, what we do is we've got new index, we grab the index, we create an event object for the VueJS. All right, so we've got the to, we've got the from, we've got the item, we've got the data set, and we've got the new index and so forth like that. All right. And then we await, we're dispatching the Kanban card move. So this is where we need the VueJS open. So Kanban VueJS, I'm just going to put it on to the right and minimize this. So Kanban move card. Kanban card moved. Now this is part of the actions, yep. Because there's too much business logic here. So we've got dispatch payload, so event payload event. So that's getting this data in here. Cool. We've got the new L, old L. We've got the new card column. We've got the new card level. We've got the old card column. We've got the old card level. Depending if the card moves columns, depends what we do. So stuff it sucks. Don't bite that. So we've got drag same column, drag different column. In this sort of case, it'll be drag different column. And we're passing through the payload. All right, easy done, not a problem. So let's go to drag different column. Drag different column, we've got the payload, we've got events, payload events, we're getting the new element, the old element, the card ID from the dataset card ID. We could potentially also at the same time get the priority order from there too. We're just setting up local sort of variables for shorthand, grab all the Kanban columns and cards, reorder. Yep, all right, cool. Yeah, that's just update Kanban card. That's just reordering them. Update the card information stock. Stop it, down. So we're updating the Kanban card here. And what we could do, Kanban card priority is, let's just have Kanban card priority in here. Now we don't have that variable yet, but we're going to actually make it up here. Okay. Now that's a data set. All right, I'm gonna have to check a couple of things before I think this code will even work. So this is looking at a data set. So the reason why we've laid this out like this is because we're replicating an event. Essentially the event structure when we drag and drop cards. Yeah, we're just cheating. So what we need here is Kanban card priority is this dot Kanban card priority. Like so. All right. We then need to check the front end too. So if we actually inspect these elements, you'll notice that there's data sort number 0, data card, data draggable true, draggable equals false, all that kind of stuff on the front end. But we don't actually have priority there. Okay. But if we put priority there, it won't hurt. And let's shape this a little bit better. Okay. So that will be a bit better shape. And what we want, so we want to go into the Kanban board. And we want to go all the way down into the Kanban column draggable. And this is where we store that data. So we store it in two places. We store it there and we store it there. There's a reason why. It's because sometimes I will get this div, other times I'll get this div. All right, so we're just going to do element field, Kanban card priority. And it should be that simple. And we paste it in there like so. So we've got the card ID, sort number, and priority in there. Now that's one way of doing it. Another way is we can have another variable in here. If it is defined, we deal with it. But we would then have to deal with this being like, if it's defined, add it in here. But I think this is going to be a more elegant solution. So now, if we click on this, we'll have, we've got data sort number 0, data ID card 5, data draggable true. We don't have that yet. The priority. Yeah, that should be working. Data column property normal, data level. All right, yep. So this item sortable chosen, data sort number 0, data card ID is 9, data draggable true. Weird. Now just give me 2 seconds. This is draggable. So I also need it up there. Possibly. No, but that's an icon. Element PK. We're just gonna test. And hey, Pippin, how are you? Socks is here. She's just over there. She's like, stop. I hope everything's going well. All right, that is the place. Actually, let's just double check if that's actually done it. Data draggable true. No. All right. Data card priority. Let's just go 10. Like so. You were the prime cat entertainment this morning. Oh. What happened? I put a picture in your Discord. Hoping, yeah, I'm going good. All right, let's have a look at this Discord. Pet pictures. Aww. That is also very cute. Now forgetting that one's I don't know if it's latte. I'm terrible with names. Try and remember now. That one's Mocha. Yeah, Mocha's cute. Aww. He's all black, the other one's white. Yep, alright. So latte is the white one, mocha is the black one. Alright, cool. I get it now. So mocha is like mocha chocolate and latte is in like latte coffee. Alright. Ooh, I also got to double click on that and then just paste it there. Okay, card priority 10, all right. Now let's figure this bug out. Oh, element.field.kanban card priority. Socks is, so I had a meeting today and we were getting some thunderstorms and stuff like that here. And Socks, halfway through the meeting, started freaking out a little, meowing like there's no tomorrow, wanting cuddles and all that kind of stuff. Really verbal during the meeting. I guess she didn't like the thunderstorm. All right, data sort number, priority data, there we go. All right, I don't know why that wasn't appearing before. Probably a spelling mistake, most likely spelling mistake, let's not lie. Okay, cool, so that should fix that issue. And then when we go, let's say highest, and we go blocked, save and close, there we go, perfect. Okay, let's open up a terminal. Treat redeemed, by the way. Oh, sorry, totally did not see that. Thank you. Let's get Socks some treats. I can move the camera a little bit closer. All right. She's watching the sunset. She's actually spotted me. She knows where the treats are. Yeah, she does have a fluffy butt. All right, Socks, I'm gonna hide some treats in your bed. All right, there's one. Oh, there's another, and there's one down here. And Max, you came running, didn't you? I heard you flop off the bed. You were like, "Oh, you good, buddy." All right, she's found the treats. I didn't make them too difficult. Did you get all of them? No, you didn't. One more, sweetie. It's just underneath her blanket. Underneath your blanket. Other side. There you go. Good girl. She want more soon. All right. Git status. I think it's all static files left. Yep. Git commit. Bug fix. Paste this in, and the best thing is she thinks there's more under there now, so she's starting to dig underneath the bed. All right, that one bug we can state is ready for retesting. Let's get back into it. So let's order by this. So we got the showstoppers, which we've done already. Okay, we've got one more critical. Normal users can access Kanban card uploads. Log into NearBeach. Oh, yes, this is a good one. So if I have an admin only and I've got downloads, let's actually upload something. Oh, I gotta have Docker running. Just wait, give me 2 seconds. Gotta have the Minio running. All right. Let's say I do just the wallpaper. So there's the wallpaper. I can access it perfectly fine. All right. Now with this particular Kanban board, only administrators only admin can access it. So what I want to do, let's open up. So I don't have access whatsoever, but if I were to copy link, paste it in as this user. Oh, I don't have access. This is actually working. Let's reread this. Log into NearBeach, navigate to a Kanban board, click on a card that has document uploaded to it, go to the download section, click on the uploaded document. As user has access to Kanban board, they should have access to this document. User gets a 404 page. Oh, they've got to have access to, all right, let's go to another Kanban board. So let's go to small Kanban board. Let's make sure everyone's got access to it. So we've got the QA team and the admin access to this. So if I actually copy this and I paste it here, this user's got access. So let's say I click on this, I go in here, I go upload document, I go browse. I'm like, all right, sweet. We'll upload the same document. And I click on this. Yeah, they're getting a 404 when they should be getting access. Okay, let's start the debug process. This is probably very, very simple. We've probably just missed one little tiny component. So I want to open up the NearBeach stuff. I want to go to the URLs. And hey, Sandy Lee, how are you? I better move my webcam back. Socks has finished eating. So yeah. There we go. I am now the main attraction. How are you, Sandy Lee? We just want to go to this implementation. I'm just going to put a breakpoint there. I'm just going to hit refresh. Goes on to here. So user group results. So the user group results is 3. Oh no, that's the ID. It's 1. It's 1 in there. Okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. Document permission results. All right, there's 1 in there. That's great. So we've got 1 and 1. Then we've got this. Oh, we don't have Kanban board in there. Be interesting to see what that actually says. So object assignment results is 0. We might have to program in the Kanban card and the Kanban board section into there. So I'm just doing a bit of a stretch. Okay. So object assignment, let's open up our database. And welcome Seeker Player. How are you tonight? I hope you're going well. How was your stream? Hopefully you haven't fallen into ads. Howdy, how are you? And welcome, Dimitri. Welcome. I do hope you guys enjoy my content. So I am Robotic Head. I am working on a project management system called NearBeach. Tonight we're working through bugs. So this is essentially NearBeach. What you can do is you can have basic sort of collect organization customer data to link tasks and projects to. You have Kanban boards, projects, requirement tasks, and when you're done all that, you've got what's called request for change, which is more for the deployment side of things. Tonight we have a bug where if someone uploads a document, like a JPEG in this sort of case, to a Kanban card, they can't access it. So we're figuring out why. Ad raid? All right. We're here for the ads. All right, cool. Just tell me when you're out of ads and I will... Oh, I don't know if you can actually hear that. We'll wait a couple of seconds. Okay, sorry. Yep, some people fall into ads. I do apologize. All right. I think you're back. Well, you should be now. So yes, I'm Robotic Head. I'm working on an open source project management system called NearBeach. Essentially, you'll be able to get some basic organization customer information in there just so that you can track tasks against customers and organizations. You've got your good old Kanban board. You can create projects. You can gather user requirements. You can create new tasks. And when you're ready for deployment, you've got the new request for change. So for anyone who's worked in IT where you've got to write up those, they're either a nightmare or a fun thing to do. So yeah, tonight we're working on a bug where if a user uploads a document to a Kanban card, they can't access it, they get a 404. So this is a permissions issue. So going through that at the moment, I feel like it's here. This lovely bit of code right here where it checks depending on certain conditions. It'll depend if it's here. So I'm just looking at the database right now for that particular table. So this table is rather loose. The idea is some of these fields connect to another table and so forth like that. So it's essentially a table made up of lots of foreign keys. Probably the messiest thing in the world, but it works. That ain't the table, sorry. It is actually object assignment table. Okay. So how was your stream, Seeker Player? Hopefully it was good. So we do have Kanban board and Kanban ID here. So if we scroll to the bottom, we don't. All right, so the user would. So this is getting the user's permissions. All right, so. And we want document permission results. Let's have a look at the other table, the document permissions. We might have the Kanban card up here as a, yeah, Kanban card ID. So we need, and there's our 5. That should match our, yep. Not this. All right, what is the ID for this? Let's copy this. Let's add it into the filter. All right, there it is. So this is the document permissions. All right. As you see, it isn't connected to any folder, organization, project ID, project, request change, requirement item, task, user, but it is connected to a Kanban card ID. Now that ID is actually the board itself. And in reality, we should be naming that Kanban board ID or using the Kanban card. So that's a bit troublesome that I've got it like that, but we do want to keep it at the board level because the permissions for everything, because the card is a sub-object of a board, it actually inherits the parent's permissions. So I think this is a misname in here, and that's meant to be Kanban board ID. However, we will continue going on. We'll have to test it out properly before we make a change. So I'm just going to hit play here, knowing full well this will stop working. So in here, we're going to put in, actually we're going to do it at the, probably near the top. We're going to put in our OR event. Okay, and we've got Kanban board / cards, easy done. Okay, first off, we want, we're going to write the first line of code last. We want Kanban card ID in document permission results.values. And then we want Kanban card ID. Now that I say this out loud, if we're changing this to board, this has got to be board. And then it'll be Kanban board is null equals false. So I think it is as simple as that. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go all the way down here and add it down here. That way I can quickly have a look, and there's our result. So now we've got something, and that's object assignment 63. So if we go over here, that's our, we want to go to the object assignment table. We want to scroll all the way down. Oh, no, that's saying 63. Kanban board ID. Is connected to the group ID. So yes, that is correct. Sorry, had a bit of a brain fart moment. So that particular board is connected to the group with an ID of 2, which is what I'm in. So because it comes out with 1 as the length, that means I do have permissions to that. For it's coming out with nothing. And then the rest should just fall into place, and we should actually get it downloaded. There we go. We've gotten it downloaded. Okay. Now, the one problem here is when uploading against a card, we've got the card, but we're saving the board. We've got to do that properly. So in here, let's actually open up this. Oops. Let's go to network. Let's upload a new file. So upload a new document, browse. Let's upload this background. Let's go upload. All right, as you see, it uploads over here. So we've got Kanban card 21. That's the note list. This is the one we want. The upload. Easy done. So Kanban card. And then we got documentation, Kanban card upload. All right. Let's find that in the URLs. Documentation, we've got our destination, we've got our location ID. All right, let's go to this. So go to this implementation. So as you see, it passes through here. So it goes through the form. We're happy with that. It goes through most of this. What I'm going to do is document destination. All right, cool. I think it's in here. So if we go into here, I think this is where, maybe not. Oh wait, that's doing the, All right, go to implementation. All right, it's going down here. So that's handling the document permissions. I thought it would be in there because that table has document permissions. And then document description, file form. All right. I'll tell you what, let's just put something there as a breakpoint. Let's upload a new file. All right, it's uploading. We want to double check this. So we got our requests. We've got our request files. We've got our files. We've got our document description. We've got our destination, which would be Kanban card. Got our location ID and so forth like that. All right. So if we go down, all right. So handle document permissions. Now we're in here. So it submits this document. All right, easy done. And then what we do, document submit, we've got the file name and we save it. Then we've got the permission, document permission, document key. All right, if the destination value is new object, well, all right. So if it's a new object, we have a new object location ID. Else, set object from destination. We're passing through Kanban card here, but we've got a location ID of 5. Yeah, all right, we're not actually. This is where we want to change it. Okay, I'm just going to hit play. Okay, if destination equals Kanban card, then document permission submit equals set object from destination document permission submit Kanban board and then location ID. Like so. However, our models don't know there is going to be a new field in there. Well, a replacement of the old field. And this is where we go in. We go into our document permission. I'm just looking at the window. It's dark now. Okay, so there you go. You can still see outside. All right, so we've got our permissions, task, organization, customers, requirements, requirement items, request to change, Kanban card. Foreign field, yeah. Yeah, we'll. Okay. So Kanban board models dot foreign key. The problem is if you got enough sorry, if you've got one board, or no, sorry, if you've got multiple boards and one card, this will break the system. So yeah, we'll need to do this properly. Kanban board blank equals true and null. They want default equals nothing. On delete equals models dot cascade. Like so. Problem is we now need to copy the values from here onto here. That's going to be a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy our database and create a backup so we can test, essentially. So that way when we deploy, we know that we're not going to destroy someone's day by deleting this column. So we won't delete this column per se. We'll add this in and set everything onto this. Move those IDs over into the Kanban board column. And what we're going to do is we're just going to hope. So yeah. That way, yeah, we shouldn't be destroying any data or anything like that with this. We'll still have the Kanban cards to fall back on. We'll just program this properly and move forward with this. So what we want to do is straight off the bat, Python 3, manage make migrations. Okay, just making some migrations, easy done. All right, once that is built, we're now cooking with induction again. So we want to go to our migrations folder, which is under NearBeach and migrations. This is our latest migrations folder. So if you file, sorry, if you see under here, we've got this, which is easy done. So what we want to do, let's have a look to see if someone's done this. So Django migrations, copy values from one column to another column. So it's just going to be as simple as that. Copy a database column into another in Django. Hopefully this is with the, as the comment mentioned, you simply write a migration for this. I think the below should work, though I haven't tested it. Uses query set API and F to avoid looping. All right, so copy field. Okay, my model equals apps.getModel, your app, my model. All right, my model objects all update column A, F column B. All right, we might as well test. So creating new migrations file. I tell you what, I am just going to do the good old copy and paste this one. Call it copy values over. I like it. All right, cool. So we've got basic sort of stuff in here. What we want to do is we want to, it's going to say, oh, we've got a refactor and all that kind of stuff. No, we just want to copy that. We're just going to paste that in. So this will run after this has run. Okay, so now we want to delete this. Now we're just referencing this. So what we're doing is at the very end is we're going to paste it in like so. All right. I'm going to come back in about 30 seconds. I just need another drink of water. I won't be long. All right. There we go. Okay, migrations models, that's been imported. That one will go up here. I don't think we need to worry about deletions. We'll import that. Hey, Socks. What's the matter? All right. So we've got the migrations down here. What I want to do is I want to delete this. I just want to put it up here for the moment. We've got the migrations. So yeah, we've got the dependencies, we've got the your app, previous migration, all that kind of stuff. We're happy with that. We've got the operations, migrations, runtime, code, copy field. We're going to keep that the same name. So we've got apps, schema. Now they've got your app. Yeah, that's just the same as this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go bang, NearBeach. And then you've got your model, which will be the object assignment model. Document permission. So apps.getModel. Now I haven't done any fancy stuff lately. So I'm just double checking this. List of bug clients. All right, so this is what I've done in the past. So what we want is document permission, like so. And I want to delete this. And I actually want to have document permission like this. Permissions, objects, all update. This is where we'll do something like this. I'm just having that as reference. So let's have a look at the model. So it'll be Kanban board equals Kanban card. Like so. And that should be it. Yeah, we'll keep copy field. Yeah, initialize data apps, yep. First code migrations, .run file on migrations. All right. I'm just putting this over here just for reference, just to double check everything. So with our initialized data, we've got copy fields, yep, apps, and then schema editor, which we don't use. DB alias. We don't really use any of that whatsoever. We do use apps to get model. Double checking this. Just deleting that. There we go. That was the problem. They've got it in for some strange reason. Yeah. All right. Python 3, manage, migrate. So it'll do, ooh. Not null constraint failed. Kanban board ID. Yeah, it can be null. All right. Okay, we'll bang that up to null and default equals nothing. And then in here, like so. Now I've just double checked to see if the first migration actually occurred. The first migration did occur, so that is a small little problem. So we've got to remove the database. And then we've got to copy the database. Like so. That is our little nifty cheat. Okay, so Python 3, manage, migrate. All right, that worked perfectly fine. We're happy with that. Let's see the results. So if we close this database, reopen, I can now shut the curtain because Socks isn't there. Sorry, Socks, I didn't mean to scare you with the curtain. Now, we don't need NearBeach bug, we need NearBeach document permission. And if we go to the end, we've got a Kanban board should match the Kanban card perfectly. Sweet. So that's working perfectly. The next thing we need to do is we should remove these values from here eventually, because they're not needed. And that's when we do something drastic. Like this. And we go Python 3, manage, make migrations. And then Python 3, manage, migrate. That will remove that data. And then we're just going to pray that we haven't broken anywhere else. But we shouldn't have. The reason being is we're only using this document permission in this one specific spot. Oh, there's one particular field in this one particular spot. So we got these here. All right. We should be fine with that. So these are now doing that. Okay, so we've now got to fix this. And we're also going to fix the front end where this is occurring. Because when we're here, it should be going Kanban information. And I don't know why it's uploading somewhere different. Yeah, I know, Socks. All right. So what I want to do, let's close all tabs for the moment. Let's minimize all of this. Let's open up the source, JavaScript, components, modules, wizards, and then we want upload document wizard. And then we want the upload process, handle file uploads. So it checks the size of the file. maybe not. Let's have a look at... All right. If the file size is greater than that, it just returns. Max upload warning is false. Equals file list. Document description equals file name. All right, that doesn't do much. Upload file, data to send, document description. So document in this destination. This is where we're probably getting it as the card. But if you have a look, it's got the location ID, which is, of course, the Kanban board, not the card itself. So what we want to do, let's double check the VueJS type of thing. This could be something we need to actually fix up here. So we've got the Kanban information, we've got the config. No, don't rub up against that, please, sweetie. Thank you. We've got the Kanban information. Under here, we've got the documents module. From here, we're looking at the location ID is 5. Yep, all right. These are the Vuex bindings. Destination is Kanban board. So that's saying Kanban card. Document this destination. Oh, unless I'm... Am I doing something weird here? Okay. Can't see anything there. Double checking that this is the specific upload documents. This is just the documents module. And the uploads one. So we've got the root URL, static URL. We've got data. We've got the props, destination. We're passing down Kanban card. And location ID is 5. Yeah, let's change that to Kanban board. So the upload document wizard. That will be all the way down in documents module. Okay, that will be part of the card information. Card information documents module. All right, let's just open up card information, because it'll tell us where the document module is. So document module is submodules document module. Let's make sure we're not passing something down from up here. I'm just searching for documents module. All right, override destination, Kanban card, we don't need it. Override location ID. I'm gonna say we don't need that. And let's wait a few seconds whilst that recompiles. We hit refresh. We go in here. We go to our downloads. There's nothing in here. This is gonna be a problem now, right? Because now we do need it at the card level. Okay. I'm gonna have to undo everything I've just done because I've just figured out why I've done it in a specific way. Not a problem, this is why we use Git. Mikuro will be able to do the same thing too. Essentially, we are going to undo what we just done. So we're going to go get reset hard. All right, that literally just undoes everything. We're going to remove our database. We're going to copy our original database back in. We're going to have to stop and re-debug everything. I'm just going to stop everything. We're also going to make sure we don't push those migrations. So we're going to open up the migrations folder. We are going to delete these two. Delete. Simple as that. Easy done. We are closing this. We are hitting debug again. All right, it looks like this is happy. Something beeping. Yes, sucks. And what we want to do is we want to fix this. Okay, so I'm going to run npm run watch. And I want to test a couple of things. I want to make sure that that particular card, that particular upload isn't appearing on every single card, which is not what we want. So I'm going to hit reload. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go open Kanban board. I'm going to click on the downloads. I want a Kanban board with more cards. We're just going to upload a document. We're going to remove that breakpoint. I'm just going to hit play. So that document is on card 21. It's not there though. Okay. So network. Let's open up our network. So we'll open up 20. Nothing is there. So we've got our note lists. We've got our Kanban card group and user data. I don't see our download data pop up. List files. All right. And there are no documents. Okay, so Kanban card 21. List files, Kanban card 20. All right, so what's gone wrong? Let's open up this. Let's go to card information, documents module. Let's click on this. This will bring up this data here. If we go to our network, let's delete everything. Let's upload a document, browse, and upload. Now that goes Kanban card 5. Okay, that is not correct. So if we go over to our upload documentation wizard, upload file, let's look at the VueJS first. So document, this is location ID 5, override location ID is 20. So this going down further, that's fine. The upload, so the document module. Post, get max. All right, let's see this. So we've got this destination at here, and we've got the upload. So we've got the documentation upload, this location ID. which we're picking out this one, we haven't actually applied the override location ID. All right, so what we need to do is write up here, if there is a, if there is a location ID override, it changes the URL. All right, if this dot override, now this is upload document wizard. Ah, this is further down. Oh. All right, and this takes location ID 5. All right, this is where we do a little bit of tricky stuff to get this to work. So components, we've got our modules, we've got our submodules. I think we want our document modules. Now I'm putting this in order from here to here, so that our document modules will have this override destination type string is nothing. So we're also implementing the same thing downstream. Wait, we've also, let's have a look at this. Kanban card, so the card is working. Upload document wizard. Destination Kanban card. And location ID. All right, how am I doing that up here? So before I make any changes, upload document wizard. Location ID is this. Oh, we've got get destination. I can do the same thing here. Get location ID. Is that it? And have I already programmed it in? So get destination return. This override does not equal, then yeah, that's a ternary. I keep forgetting what type of thing that is. Don't get me to ever do names. This location ID is the same thing. That's it. It's literally just one line of code problem. So I am just going to go like this. Get status. We don't want to add that. So we've got the upload wizards, which I am going to git check out that right now. Because we only wanted this one line changed. Okay, npm run watch. All right. So let's hit a reload on the Kanban board 5. Let's hit this. So on downloads, we've got nothing in there. If we have the upload document wizard, we've got 21. So this is the card. All right, perfect. So this is now pointing out the right direction. If we upload this, go to our network, delete everything, upload file, this uploads to the Kanban board, Kanban card 21. If I click on this, it's now downloading properly. All right, and if I go onto this one, there's nothing here. If I go onto this one, there's something here. And double checking that this is downloading. Bang, we've got that downloaded perfectly fine. So, yes. That looks like that was the core issue. And we don't need to do any tricky stuff for that, which is great news. Now, the one problem is, if we close, yeah, we'll just close that for the moment. Let's go into another Kanban board where it's admin only. I just want to check the opposite side of the permission. So if I go into downloads, so this is card 1, open in container tab. We've got a 404. Sweet. Because that doesn't have permission to it. All right. This is awesome. I do want to see it work. So this is document upload. I'm not worried about upload anymore because we just fixed all that. We want private download file. I want to see this big juggernaut. Now, it might be that I actually do... No, it doesn't look like I do anything else down there, but that's fine. Let's do one which I can download on. All right, that started this. All right, we're there. Let's scroll up. So we've got a query set 0. We do have permissions here, and we do have permissions here. Okay. Now, that's a query permission profile as a 0. That's a query set as a 0. We're back to stage 1. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to add this one in. I'm going to refresh. Let me hit the downloads. This is connected to the right spot. Just going to hit play. Yeah, it gets that 404. Ooh, all right. So it didn't quite work because this is coming out with a 0. Okay, this is where we want to look at the database. All right. So browse data, we want to have a look at document permission. We're just scrolling all the way down to the bottom with the ones that we've just done. So document permission, this one is change user to customer 0. Yep. Our document is 868. I'm hovering over this, 868. All right, cool. So it's looking like it. Kanban card ID, sweet. All right, cool. Now, what we got to do is we've probably got to do a layer where we're converting stuff. So, yeah, if we crunch over into here, let's have a look at this code. So at the moment, we get everything that the group that the user is assigned to, group-wise. So every group the user is assigned to, we gather. And we're like, all right, cool. Here's the document permission. Okay, we might need one in here. Where the problem is we've got the Kanban card. We might need another level of this. We might need a double check down here, much like we do with the profile picture permission and the user profile permission. That should be undo, don't do that. We might need one more level down here that looks at the Kanban card. That should be easy to do. Hell, we can do it up here. So we've got the document permission results. We'll have the Kanban. Yeah, we'll have the Kanban board up here. check the user's Kanban board if the document is connected to a card. So Kanban board results equals. So document permission results dot Kanban card dot. Ooh, how are we getting the? Where's my models table? So this is connected to Kanban card. And there it is. We should have a foreign key in here. Kanban board, yep. And we should get the object from that. Like so. That should get the Kanban board. And then what we want here so we want Kanban board is null equals false. And we just we can get it from the Kanban board board ID n equals document permission results dot values, and then we've got Kanban card underscore underscore Kanban board ID. And let's see how that goes. All right, with this one, we'll double click on this. We're down here. We've now got a permission set. So that should be 63. Yep, perfect. And if we hit play, we should get the document downloading now. There we go. I'm gonna clear all downloads, so we got nothing downloading. Let's test that again. Perfect. Wonderful. We also got to test this one, so let's open in new tab. Perfect. So it still doesn't find it. Sweet, but it'll find this one perfectly fine. Let's do reload. Let's click on this. No downloads here. Sweet. Downloads here. Click on this. It downloads. We're all happy. I'm happy. All right. So this one is going to be a big change. So git status. So git add. NearBeach views. Git add source. Remove DB SQLite VU. And the rest should be static files. Sweet. Okay, cool. Git commit bug fix. And then what we want to do is we want to add this on. And I'm going to write up a reason why this wasn't working. So the issue was we didn't program in the Kanban board. We didn't program, there were two issues. One, the document uploaded was uploading with the Kanban board ID and not the card ID. Two, the document was getting downloaded, but the permissions were not looking at the Kanban board. This has now been rectified. All right. Definitely add that comment. This is ready for retesting, so we'll test this out thoroughly before releasing this. And now let's go to the next. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Perfect. All right, so what we now need to do is we now need to look at the permission, we need to start looking at creating a decorator for permissions around the administration section. We could potentially utilize what we've already got in the system, or we might need to create a decorator. Yeah, let's find out. So what we want to do is we want to go over here. We just want to close all tabs. We want to view all. I am just removing all breakpoints. All right, I don't know how to remove that. All right, I'm just done. All right, cool. Sweet. So what do we want to do? We want to open up one of these. Okay, a simple notification has been set up with an ID of 1. The user has no permissions to that notification. So that would be pretty much anyone outside of administration. So for example, this particular user. If we go notification information 1, we do get a 404, which is great. In fact, it's doing the account login. Oh. That's a weird bug, isn't it? Let's just copy that and paste and go. Yeah, accounts logins. I don't know why it's going to account logins. Let's have a look. Let's minimize everything. Let's open up the NearBeach. We want to open up the views, and we want to open up notification views. Oh. Alright, I know why it's doing that. It's because we've got this in here. User passes test. Lambda user is super user, because we've limited it down to only super users. So it's now going to the accounts page. Which we kind of don't want to do. Login URL, none. Redirect field name equals next. All right. As a shortcut, you can use the convenient user pass the test decorator, which performs a redirect when the caliber returns false. What we want to do is redirect the user to a 404 page. Or we'll have test function login URL is none, redirect field name equals, and then we'll have the dashboard. I think that would be a better solution. Yeah. So we don't pass the user off to the username, to the login or something like that. We're like, this doesn't exist. Yeah, I like that idea. Same as login required. Sending none removes it from the URL, which you may want to do if you're redirecting users that don't pass the test to a non-login page where there is no next page. All right, just wait. Same as login required. Setting it to none removes it from the URL, which you may want to do if you're redirecting users that don't pass to a test that don't pass the test to a non-login page where the URL where there is no. All right. Oh, I get it. Yep. So what this is trying to say is, hey, if they don't pass the test, where do you want to send them? And I'm like, all right, login URL is going to be the dashboard, and then the redirect field is going to be none. All right. So that should be like that. And now what we're doing is we're just going to paste it in all of these. And it's fine if, yeah, I think it will be fine if this user just bounces to, yeah, that's perfectly fine. All right, so user will now bounce to the dashboard. No errors shown. All right, I think that's fine. So this is ready for retesting. Now what we need is we need to test this page too. Search notification doesn't do it. So what we want to do with search notifications, we want to do the exact same thing. So under the search views, we want search notification. And we just paste it in like so. Now it doesn't have that. So what we want to do is we want the auth decorators. So we want from Django auth, Django core.auth, no, Django dot, I keep forgetting, contrib auth decorators, import user pass test. Done. All right. So that should work straight away. If we refresh this page, they just get taken to the dashboard. As for the other ones that we're testing to see if they can get new, so if we go add new notification, they do that. And the post of that will work perfectly fine too. So this is ready for retesting. So I'm just going to close this. Normal user has crud, groups, users. Notification search. This is now ready for retesting. And notification new, that is ready for retesting. So yeah, if we're lucky, we could potentially get a release. Oh, I do want to double check everything before releasing for this particular cycle. but it looks like we could potentially tomorrow or Friday have another release at this rate, which will be good news. And then we can start tackling some of these. So yeah. Okay, so normal user has access to CRUD group search. So if we go to groups, they can do this. Now there is a permission set. If we actually have a look at full permission, we have set no permission to create groups or create users or so forth like that. But if we want to actually have read only, they can actually go in and read the groups. If they got edit only, they can do, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So what we want to do is we want to get that all sorted. So they shouldn't have access to this whatsoever. So this just means we don't have a decorator. Now, with the search groups, let's have a look at what we're doing elsewhere, because I have a feeling we have it fixed for users. So if we go and actually do the users first, yeah, we have it done for the users. So let's look at where we've done it and then apply it everywhere else. So users view. So new users, let's see if we can create a new user. We can't. Perfect. So check user admin permission. This is it. This is what we need with the search functionality. So if we go to search views and we go search users down here, you'll notice it doesn't have the correct decorator on. We need to import that decorator. So what we need to do is down here from NearBeach, this is NearBeach specific decorator, decorators, import, check user permissions, import, check user admin permissions, I think. Check user admin permissions, yeah. All right, cool. So that should automatically stop this. So we have, you don't have access to this page whatsoever, which is great news. Now, we've just made sure that we didn't have access to the user itself and the new user. So what we want to do, go in here. We've just done CRUD for user search. We're ready for retesting for that. CRUD for the new user, we know that doesn't work, as we see here. So new user, search, all right, sweet. Now let's do permission set search. That will be the exact same code. Permission set, we just paste it in. And if we go over here and we go permission set, oh, got an unexpected keyword argument user level. Yes, I know why. I've got to actually have the args and quags in here now. I think that's how it's args and quags. Yep. So I also got to do search user. All right, cool. And that's it. Simple fix. Okay. So if we do the search permissions, boom, 404. We're happy with that. So if we go down here, we go permission search. We've got ready for retesting. We've got to do the group search too. So we'll go P in here. We'll go args and quags like so. We'll go over here and we'll go, we don't want new user, we want search groups or group. Boom, 403. Access denied. If we actually open up that's a permission set. I think we don't have access to permission sets. We don't have access to permission sets. All right, cool. So if we go to groups, we open up a group here, we can still get to the group, which is not what we want. So we're gonna need this permission in here. So if we go to group views, we've got the check group name. Which should be a 1. We've got the from NearBeach dot decorators dot check user permissions import check user admin permissions. All right, sweet. So we still need to check group name. Group information, this is going to be a 1, because if they can read it, they can be here. Group information save. So a 2 is an edit. A 3 is new. A 3 is new. And that should save us now. Access denied. All right, and if I do new group, access denied. Sweet. So we've done the search. That is now ready for retesting. We've done the normal user has access to group information. That is now ready for retesting. We just tested that. And access to groups new. That is now ready for retesting. Sweet. Okay. That is looking really, really good. We have essentially fixed 15 bugs, and only in a short couple of days, which is nice. We could potentially do a release tonight, which would be awesome. We can quickly have a look at these bugs. I don't want to have too many bugs. Sorry, I don't want too many bugs to be fixed in one little session. I only want the critical ones done. So yeah, these will be major. All right, let's have a look at my current issues. Let's see how far we've knocked it down. We've knocked it back down to 28, which is great news. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major ones, which should be in the next release, and then we're back to normal. I mean, users not removed from object when removed. All right, I don't feel like, yeah, I shouldn't be, sorry, let me rephrase this. I don't feel like tonight should be good for me to fix all these issues. I should double check everything and do a release tonight. All right, close unpinned items. Okay, let's go up to here. We've just tested these. We're actually really happy with those. Cannot reject an RFC. So log into NearBeach, navigate to an RFC that needs approval, reject. Network tab notifies me of a 500 error. All right, let's jump into here. We're going to use this as a normal user. So we're going to go a request for change, RFC reject. We're just typing stuff in. RFC reject. All right, so we need to add in RFC reject. All right, update request for change. Submit RFC for approval. We're going to reject it, but we're going to actually have the network tab open. And it gets rejected. Sweet. Yep, and it rejected the... it says status task failed, but if you click in it, it's rejected. Now that's a minor bug. We might as well take a screenshot of it. We might as well fix it. Okay, so new issue, paste this in. All right, rejected change task from rejected RFC displays task failed. This should be task rejected. All right, very minor bug. I'm going to put that as a minor one. It's just a bug. It's going to be submitted. It's going to be like this. We are going to go request for change. We're not going to worry about the versions just yet. So forth like that. That just simple, easy. Someone else can worry about it. This is now fixed. So we're happy with that. We're fixed. No feedback to user that something went wrong when rejecting an RFC. We are going to say this one's fixed. A way we can replicate it is we can we'll just create a new RFC. And we'll just do it very quickly. RFC reject. Like so, we just do this, paste this in. Got our lead in here. We've got our, like so, like that. We've got all this. All right, we add in our task. Didn't close. All right, so we submit RFC for approval. This is where we go stop. This will definitely cause a problem. RFC, bang. Sadly, we've had issues trying to update the status for the RFC. Please consult your system admin. So yeah, that's working fine. All right, requirement link search not displaying results. So what we need to go is find object, requirements, requirement links, create new link, project, there's no results, task, there are no results. Add this to a requirement. Okay, I can't spell, so please ignore a lot of that. So let's say we got back to our requirements. We've got our requirement links. We've got and we've got a task. There it is. That is perfectly fine. We just tick yes, and it adds it in. So we're happy with that. Now that's the same thing on the requirement items. So we click on the requirement items, click in here, we go links. We can create a new link, we can search for that, and presto. All right. So 403, when normal user resets password. So if I go in my profile, now I should have had the network tab open. All right, sweet. This one is fixed. Cannot change priority of a card on a Kanban board. So log into the NearBeach, go to the open Kanban, double click on a card, change the priority card and save it. All right, sweet. So what we'll do, this is what we fixed earlier tonight. We're just double checking that it is not broken. So let's change this to the lowest and go save and close. Boom, that's the lowest. Now let's go and say that's the highest, but change this to blocked. Boom. All right, this is now working. This is just the front end. We didn't manipulate the code in the front end how we needed to, so we're now doing that properly. And the idea is we can now move this around, and this will actually be working perfectly fine. All right. That is fixed. All right, normal users can access Kanban card uploads. We've just fixed this issue. That was because we were uploading it to the wrong place, which is always fun. So now it's working perfectly fine. This does mean if people have been using that feature, I'm sorry, it's going to be a problem. Now we've just done all these tests, so I'm going to fix these across the board. And we'll start the deployment process. All right. So let's bring up the NearBeach, read the docs. So we're fine with the get merge branch. There hasn't been many changes. So what we need to do is let's stop this. Let's stop this. Let's find our terminal. Let's move our terminal over into our instructions. Let's shrink the terminal just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to scroll down. All right, npm run audit. Sorry, npm audit. 0 vulnerabilities, great. So we want to remove the build and the dist folder. All right, not a problem. Update the version numbers, we need to do that. So minimize oh, we haven't actually git status. We haven't git add NearBeach. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Git remove remove file from commit. Keep forgetting not before push. Remove file from latest commit. Git reset soft head. Git reset head. Path to unwanted file. Git reset head NearBeach static. It's status. All right. Cool. And then hopefully we've still got all our changes which I've just made, which is view groups, notifications, and search. All right. Git commit. Bug fix. We should have done this straight away. Oh, bug fix. All right, this is a number of bugs. So I'm just gonna write it out. Permission issues dealing with administration functions. All right, cool. Package version numbers we got to do. Let's not forget that, because that will screw everything up if we screw this up. All right, that is done. Make sure you're using the correct environment. So we need to go source VM bin activate. All right, run the unit test. So Python 3 manage test. Ooh, I got a couple of E's and F's, but that might be because I am... No, I should be using a fixture. Manage, migrate. All right, this is where we go to our Circle CI and we double check that it's been passing recently. So we want to log in with our GitHub stuff. And it didn't run. All right. Just having a quick check. We might as well just check on this itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this over into a new page. There we go. All right, so what went wrong? Turn view function. Oh. Check permissions, user permissions. Yep. That's fine. I haven't done this on the correct place. All right, this is a simple fix. This is test admin user. Yep. Okay, group view. This will be part of the search, won't it? Search group. Yep, we got it there. Okay. One way to find out. Actually, we need to run it. Okay, that's fine. New group. And group information. Here it is. Yeah, I don't have it there. All right, going from the top, I've added it in here. I've just not done args, quargs. This is why we have unit tests and so forth like that. So we can pick these up before a release happens. Okay, yep. Cool, so I'm happy with that. Let's go Python 3 manage test again. Now it's doing that date thing again, so I've got to fix that up. Right, this is another place where it didn't quite work. So we've just done the group section. Let's look at the permissions. Let's do search users. All right, so what went wrong? Something is 403 instead of 200. All right, failed. Test basic load successful. NearBeach test user permission. Test leader permission test. So we've got URL equals new group args method get. The following test will make sure the team leader can get access to most pages. Test team leader. This is test user permission, test team leader. All right, yep, going through this sort of stuff. Okay. Shouldn't be able to search user. Straight off the bat. This is team leader, not an admin. So dashboard, change tasks, Kanban board, new group should be able to do it. New Kanban will be fine. Organization permission set is no. New project, request for changes, requirement. New task, new user is a no. I should have picked this up. Actually, just hold on a minute. That should definitely be a 403. New permission set. That, yeah, a 403. It's the new group, which we've got to make a 403. Oh, and just before... Oh, yep, that's just fine. There we go. We'll have that down low. All right, so that will be a 403. Search user. Oi. Thank you. 403. Okay, let's go back from up here. So, new user, 403. Organization, project, requirement, RSC, search, group. Group should be a 403. Customer, organization, permission set should be a 403. Search tag. Fine. Search user 403. Task information 200. Change task information 403. Kanban permission set information project requirement RC read only task user information 403. All right. So video pause. Continue watching. Yes. Let's run our tests again. And that was it. We just needed to change a few things to the correct permissions, and it looks like everything's running perfectly fine. So what we want to do is after that, so we're happy with this. We know the next one's going to run perfectly fine. Let's go back to here. So we've just updated those, and we double check by going git status. And we've got the NearBeach views. We'll just go into the code and double check. Open up this. We have the package JSON 23. We've got the NearBeach init 23. Yep, all right, sweet. Make sure you're using current. Yep. Yes, we've just done that. We're happy with that. Run the unit test for the view. Make sure nothing is broken. All right, sweet. That is as simple as npm run unit test. So that will run perfectly fine. Okay. So we're happy with that. Very happy. So I'm just going to quit that. Compile the JavaScript into production mode. So npm run prod. All right, that just takes it takes a long time. We are going to be investigating Vite soon. Implement end-to-end tests. All right, this just does a shakeout. This will actually bring up the browser. We know about the WebKit issue. So WebKit's just not going to work with this particular version. Yeah, we understand. WebKit ain't going to work. So we're ignoring WebKit on here. Chrome works, Firefox works, WebKit we're ignoring, Chrome works, Firefox works. Now, I'm going to double check the images, but I'm going to have to put the test result. I'm going to have, because as you see, this goes from light to dark. I don't want to accidentally cause anyone problems. So I'm just going to put on the secret screen and quickly go through them, making sure everything's rendering correctly. Yeah, all right. I'm happy. Okay, there we go. So we're happy with that. Edit setup file, we don't need to. Update, we don't need to. Pip. What is it? It's pip list. Outdated. I think I did this not that long ago. Yeah, there we go. All right, so pip install upgrade. We want Azure Storage Blob. We want Black, Photo 3. We want Photo Core. We want Car Set Normalizer. We want Django. We want MSAL, and then PBR. So the reason why we do this is so that when we're working in the development environment, we're actually getting the security updates and so forth like that. However, what I'll do is I'll actually move that out and essentially make it its own thing. So now we've got to do the Python setup sdist bdist wheel. So Python 3, what is the command again? Setup sdist bdist wheel. Yep. Cool. So that just builds everything. And then we need to use the Python 3 twine. We've got the upload, the file dist, dist this. So that's the folder. Yep. And repository NearBeach. So that won't take too long to do. It'll take a couple of minutes. So whilst that is actually happening, I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to go to git status, git add everything, git commit NearBeach release 0.30.23. And then we're just going to push that. All right. Now, how did this go? 9%. How is my... All right, cool. My upload, my bitrate is still pretty good. That is good to hear. So we just pushed the code back upstream. We're now going to do a merge. Compare and do a pull request. So we pull in this. We got bug fixes. And then all we need to do, I'm going to... that's not going to work. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm actually going to put this over here. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Actually, no, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. All right, and I want the IDs to be in a particular way. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in. Going to jump on this one. Going to copy this. Going to paste it in. This is just administration sort of stuff that you tend to do when doing releases and so forth like that. All right. It's a bit slow, I fully understand. Usually we only do 5 bugs, but hey, we've done 15. A lot of these were very quick though. So a lot of this was literally me just being like, all right, here's a couple of line fixes that fixed about 10 of these. All right, there we go. So I can pull this into here now, and I'm just going to do that, and I'm just going to do that. So that should preview all of those. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, sweet. That's the amount of bugs which we've just fixed. All right, so I am doing a double check, pypi.org. We are searching for NearBeach. Please note that version is incorrect. This one is the one we are after. So it has uploaded the 23. So I'm going to assign myself to this. I'm going to create pull request. And then I'm going to merge in pull request and confirm merge. I'm going to delete that branch. And I am going to go to the code. Okay. Actually, I'm going to keep open that pull request. I'm actually going to edit this. I'm going to copy it. There's a reason why I'm doing that. Okay, this is done. I can close this. I can close this. This will close that. I will close this. I will close this. So we've done a pull request. Do a release now. So I'm going to open up this tab. Going to go down here. I'm going to create a new release. I'm just going to paste that stuff in. So what we want is we want development .23. We want alpha 030.23. We want this pre-release like that. Yep, all right, cool, publish release. So this is now publishing. Great news. This will also start the action where if we look at collect static files, we've got this running. So this will actually collect the static files and release it. It takes about 20 minutes, not so long. What we also now need to do is we now need to go to NearBeach. So if we close all these tabs, we don't need them open anymore. I'll clean this one up in a minute. So we need to go to this. It's actually NearBeach /NearBeach Docker. We are going to be moving NearBeach into this person. And hey, Adderall, how are you? I hope you're going well. We're just doing a release. So yeah, it's been a productive stream. So we want to edit this Docker image. This Docker image actually pushes the code up to Docker. And what we want to do is we want to find 0.30.22 and we want to replace it with 0.30.23. Now that we will be automating this process in the near future. So we need to do those 3 changes and we get all the versions and all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy. I'm going to commit those changes. I'm going to commit directly into the master branch. Yeah. I find that I can't get over one thing. I'm trying to build a Express GraphQL API and I'm stuck with JWT auth. Sorry, I can't help you there. I'm using Django and VueJS. I haven't actually touched Express or GraphQL yet, but it is something that I do want to touch in the future. So, sorry, won't be able to help you there. All right, so this starts the upload, the Docker image. Now the Docker image would take about 4 or 5 minutes, so not too long. All right. So we've got that. We can now get out of this debug mode. It's really annoying since none of the tutorials are helpful. Yeah. And most things, like articles, are outdated. That can happen, yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Free code camp. So one site I do recommend is Free Code Camp, but I don't know if it has what you need on it. How to add GraphQL server to a RESTful Express.js in 2 minutes. I don't know if you've seen this article, and I don't know when it got updated last. I don't know if they have that on here. TypeScript, Prisma, GraphQL, Postgres, and Apollo. Okay. I haven't used Prisma before. Oh, it's ORM. Ooh, all right. I do like myself some ORM. All right. Okay, cool. And that will work directly with TypeScript. Okay. GraphQL. Yeah, I haven't ever used GraphQL. Oh yeah, ORM. I highly recommend using ORM. I'm one of those people. Django has its own built-in ORM. At my work, I forgot what library we use, but we use ORM. So yeah. If you want, you can. I do have a Discord where you can request help, and both myself and people who are a lot smarter than me will be around and can easily help you. I've used Postgres before. I haven't used Apollo before. Definitely not that one. Apollo GraphQL, streaming APIs, databases, and microservices. Okay. Built a self-service GraphQL performance for connecting, observing, and improving your organization's APIs. Yeah, I haven't actually used this before, but once again, I haven't actually used GraphQL yet. So it's one of those things where I will start using it when I have a new project. Problem is, I've been on NearBeach for so many years, it's not funny. Alright. But yes, I do recommend Free Code Camp and looking stuff up. Yeah, I've been hearing great things about it. I haven't had the chance to use it, so yeah. It solves a lot of problems of REST. Fair enough. Ooh, this has finished building. hub.docker.com. Like overfetching and stuff. Yeah. I have heard that. And essentially you can set up a query and it's just one query. Instead of setting up a query, getting data back that you then need to set up a second query and so forth. So yeah. We don't use REST in NearBeach. We have a custom stuff. So what I've done is I've set up my own sort of calls and so forth like that. In the future, I might look at that and be like, no, I can do this better. But it's working at the moment, and the idea is piecemeal stuff, piecemeal improvements. Small little improvements here and there that are invisible to the user. Because yeah, we want to get NearBeach as stable as possible so we can, well, we're dog fooding at the moment. The idea is we want to get it stable as possible so other people use it so that we get a feedback loop. All right, so this should be updated up here. Sweet. Sweet. All right, cool. So that means I can upload my stuff tonight. Yep, update my stuff tonight. All right, and read the docs, go to that, push that. Yep, sweet. So we've just done a release.